guys, bersama saya lagi dalam ORAITNOPO channel berita baik buat kerajaan perpaduan. Sahabat-sahabat semua, tahniah kita ucapkan kepada Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim sebagai Perdana Menteri. Inilah hasilnya, bila mana perjuangan yang diutamakan demi untuk rakyat, hasilnya adalah satu yang amat membanggakan. Sehari ini sahabat semua, ya, seperti mana yang kita tahu, hari ini Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim membuat satu perjumpaan khas, ya, bersama dengan parti MIC. Jadi hasilnya amatlah menggembirakan, dan ini yang saya katakan adalah berita baiknya. Ya, apabila MIC yang kalau sebelum ini mereka cuma ya mahu memberikan sokongan kepada calon daripada Barisan Nasional, daripada UMNO itu sendiri, tapi hari ini ya selepas perjumpaan dengan Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, perkara baik telah pun dicapai oleh MIC dan Perdana Menteri Pakatan Harapan, ya, Perdana Menteri kita untuk Kerajaan Perpaduan Malaysiamadani. Jadi MIC membuat keputusan, sahabat semua. MIC telah pun membuat keputusan, ya, membuat keputusan untuk memberikan sokongan juga kepada calon, ya, kepada calon daripada Pakatan Harapan yang bertanding di mana-mana kerusi yang ada di dalam yang akan bertanding, ya, di dalam PRN 6 buah negeri ini. Jadi tahniah kita sekali ucapkan kepada Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim dan juga Presiden MIC V. Vagisneran hari ini yang telah pun meminta semua jentera parti itu di seluruh negara supaya berkempen kepada calon-calon PH dalam pilihan raya negeri yang akan datang. Ya, perkara dia adalah susulan selepas keputusan awal parti itu sebelum ini hanya akan memberikan kempen, akan berkempen kepada calon BN dalam PRN ini. Tapi hari ini, ya, Presiden MIC ini berkata, saya telah pun meminta semua pemimpin MIC di seluruh negara bermula hari ini turun berkempen kepada calon Pakatan Harapan. Memang sebelum ini kita mengambil keputusan tidak berkempen kepada calon PH, katanya. Oh, terbaik, ya. Satu keputusan yang baik. Inilah yang kita harapkan, sahabat-sahabat semua. Segala perbezaan, segala persengketaan itu harus dielakkan. Jadi, ya, menarik juga untuk kita, saya membawakan kita kongsian, ya, ataupun semasa, ya, semasa perjumpaan ini ucapan daripada Presiden MIC dan juga Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim. Jadi tanpa buang masa, mari kita tonton bersama video ini.
Because the parameters that was set for the seats will ensure that we actually get one seat, that is TAHNIAH in the next 16th general election. And even though we had discussion, but it was not reflecting the spirit that we expect, and that we will be given some seats to contest. And UMNO is a very big party. They themselves are fighting for seats, and giving in to the bigger support and the spirit of letting the brothers in UMNO to contest in Jorang Padang was a very big decision. And I thank you, sir, kerana panggilan dari Yang Amat Berhormat pada saya melalui telefon yang mengatakan bahawa, Vicky, why don't you contest Jorang Padang? But because I give you the explanation that there's a quarrel between who's the MP and all that, so at times like this we might as well put a candidate that we have a better chance to win, rather than taking something and then losing, because it look like that we not only that we're not being given but Jorang Padang is a seat that we want, but other seats that were not given in the states like Selangor, Kedah. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri, I think the bigger issue here that we want to share, not the press is here, is about our uneasiness over the past 7 months. We can have got only one seat, but in the spirit of Barisan Nasional, Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri should have considered MCA and MIC for the post of a minister compared to the MPs who lost the election and were given the minister's post. Because this is, I understand that is given to parties out of the respect and everything, but we were not given anything. It shows that the reason for us in kerajaanperpaduan ni just dianaktirikan. And so, and I did also tell to Datuk Seri Perdana Menteri, and he did tell me that, you know, after the elections and all that, we will consider, because no GLC was also given. It's not that we want the post, it's the respect that, you know, it be given to us by giving this post. And unfortunately, sir, being UMNO a very big party to satisfy its members, so maybe the decision was taken in that manner. But whatever said and done, Yang Hormat Datuk Seri Perdana Menteri dan Yang Hormat Datuk Seri Perdana Menteri, MIC has been there for very long. We have decided to swim and sink with Barisan Nasional, and this is our thing for all these years. Kalau nak cakap salah MIC ni, we only follow our elder brother UMNO. So we only one minister, and in a certain state only one exco. We cannot do much to change whatever policies that we come, but we take responsibility. And we took responsibility until the community sidelined us. And we didn't mind. We still stayed with Barisan Nasional, and especially UMNO. And even though we got dissatisfaction, our Majlis Tertinggi Keputusan, we said whatever it is, all of you all work for Barisan Nasional. Because the other side, we are not given any seat. So asking them to come and support will be like, next year I might not be the president. But whatever it says, our hope, I had a very long talk with you for 1.5 hours. I came back, I explained to the kepada ahli majlis tertinggi bahawa Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri telah memberi jaminan bahawa selepas dalam masa 1 tahun ni, Wiki, I will start resolving Indian issues. Just can I trust you, sir? I trust you because nobody has to trust. I trust you, and you have got Indians in your party, and that's the decision that we made. We don't mix just because I might have a problem that Datuk Seri will still not forgive me for reasons only known to him. But that one I know, I can just buy durian and go to his house and resolve it. But the issue is about the members knowing, sir, because some already said that maybe the president is getting something behind. Maybe he's not talking. Until I got so fed up, I told the CWC, maybe I should just step down. You know, maybe you all should run the party. No? No! Wait, you all don't take it serious. I'm not stepping down. No, because we are not getting anything, sir. It's not because we want. Because if you don't do it, sir, with all due respect, you know the things the ministers have some controversies. People do not know their learning. We in the Barisan Nasional, we appreciate. Pasal kalau tu baru tu, you know lah, they don't know how to work. And we are patient. All this patience is to give you the chance. And I promised you that, sir, I give you my word as MIC President, we will ensure that you stay for 5 years as the Prime Minister. That one we don't have to change. We don't have. The only problem is, I think that in order to get the Indians and resolve the problem, we are a structured party. You know, sir, we are a structured party. We can actually work in all implementation of the government policy to give you a hand to resolve. You say Miskin Tegak will be resolved by this end of the year. That's a very tough statement. It's not easy. And if we don't get all of us to work together, it's not going to be very easy for you, sir. And of course, as the Barisan Nasional Chairman to Datuk Seri, So whatever it is, I hope that after this election you will seriously consider, and I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm going to disturb Datuk Seri Zaid more to ensure that that he also ensures that MIC and MCA are given the adequate what you can say respect. Kalau tidak ada peluang untuk jawatan ke apa pun, it's okay. Kalau tidak ada maruah, it's quite important lah saya. In politics and in our budaya Melayu dengan India bersama lah. So I plead with you that you are in a campaign now. So I'm not going to make any demand. There's no demand. I give you my assurance sebagai Presiden MIC, then I can tell you I can vouch for my division. Yang dia orang cakap pulau-pulau tu di sana semua all that bullshit. I just told them bullshit because it is. No one here will work against the instructions by MICH. Kalau dia orang kerja, if they work, that means the instruction will come from me. Or PNB Saronan is doing this. Saya amat berhormat Perdana Menteri, yang amat berhormat Timbalan Perdana Menteri. Please do consider that kita ni dalam, I told you, we are in a crossroad because we cannot even make a decision to leave because I'm quite fond of you now, and Pakistan is very attached to everybody's heart, especially I know. So, terdesak. Don't know what to do. We've been getting good offers. We got it before the election. We cannot take the offer. We're not given offer. Sir, I think in this politics, I'm novice compared to you, and also compared to Datuk Seri. So I leave it to your good hands, and I'm going to tell in front of all of them that I've given you my word that none will work against PH. More than that, we will work for PH in this election. So I leave it to you in your good hands. That they all know, sir. Every decision you make, you helped us with 25 million. All my members. Do you all know or you don't know? Yes. Do you all know that he's also considering for us to buy the land beside? Yes. Takkan ini semua you buat dia orang ada raka. We will support you, and we are very frank about it. So that's our problem in Barisan Nasional, sir. I actually didn't complain to you on that part to come and solve it. To call you to come and talk to my division chairman, give them the confidence that under your leadership, MIC will not be silent. Dengan kata-kata itu, yang berhormat dengan kesuntukan masa and everything, saya dengan rendah diri mohon maaf kalau ada apa-apa yang saya katakan itu tidak betul. Tapi I'm very happy as the president of MIC. Not only came in 1977, only the Prime Minister came. In 2023, the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister came. Saya minta maaf kepada Yang Berhormat Timbalan Perdana Menteri because the face is missing. Kerana there was no confirmation until this morning, and you had some letters and everything. So again, just 1 or 2 words in Tamil and then Inga Taralaga Vandirkum, they also outside there, sir. I think maybe this is week, I don't know again. Taralaga Vandirkum, Maika Win Tondagule. இன்றைய நிகழ்வு ஒரு சிறப்பான நிகழ்வு. தேசிய பிரதமர் மாண்புக்கு மரியாதைக்குரிய Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim அவர்களும் மற்றும் துணை பிரதமர் மாண்புக்கு மரியாதை Datuk Seri Ahmad Zaid அவர்களும் இங்க வருகை புரிந்தது. மாய்க்காக்கு இவ்வளவு ஒரு மரியாதை காட்டினதுக்கு என் மனமார்ந்த நன்றி தெரிவிக்கிறேன். நம்மளோட பிரச்சனை என்னன்னா, எதிர்காலம் 16வது எதிர்காலம் தேர்தல் எந்த நிலைமையில நம்ம கட்சி போய்கிட்டு இருக்குன்னு தான் சில வேலைகள் நம்ம சொல்றது வெளியே சொல்றது இல்லை. சொன்னாதான் உடனே அனுப்பிடுறாங்க வாய்ஸ் ஓவர். ஆனா இன்றைய உள்ள சூழ்நிலையில இவர் பிரதமரா இருந்து நம்ம கேட்கறதுக்கு எல்லாமே நீ எடுத்துட்டு வா விக்கி, உனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை இருக்கு பண்ணிட்டுமே. Datuk Seri Zaid சொன்னாரு என்கிட்ட வீட்டுக்கு போய் பார்க்க முடியல. ஈஸ்வர் told me you bring it to me I will resolve. So இப்ப என்னன்னா சில இது நம்ம பிரச்சனைகளை தீர்வு காணலாம், சில பிரச்சனைகளை தீர்வு காண முடியாது. அதனால கட்சி எடுக்க வேண்டிய முடிவு மாயிக்காக்கு எது சரியா தோணுதோ, மாயிக்காவோட எதிர்காலம் எந்த வகையில நம்ம முடிவெடுத்தா அதுக்கு சரியா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிதான் நாங்க எங்களோட அரசியல் பாணியை நடத்திக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். எனக்கோ இல்ல டத்தோ ஸ்ரீ சரவணனுக்கோ பதவி எடுத்துக்கிட்டு பூஜா போடுற காலம் எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. இப்போ உள்ள காலகட்டத்துல நம்மளோட வேலை என்ன, சமுதாயத்தோட பிரச்சனைகளை தீர்வு கண்டது. அந்த அடிப்படையில மாயிக்கா இப்ப அரசாங்கத்துல ஒரு சேத்துல ஒரு காலு ஆத்துல ஒரு காலு இருக்கிற மாதிரியா இருந்தாலும் பிரதமர் அவர்கள்ட்ட நான் இன்னைக்கு சொல்லியிருந்தேன், இந்த தேர்தல் முடிஞ்சோடனே மாயிக்காக்கு நீங்க சரியான மரியாதை கொடுக்கணும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டிருக்கேன். அன்பான சகோதரர்கள் சகோதரிகளே, தயவு செய்து இன்றையோட நிகழ்வு இது. இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு பிறகு வந்திருக்கிற அனைத்து தொகுதியும் இந்த PRNல கராஜான்perpaduanல நிக்கிறவங்களுக்கு நம்ம ஆதரவு காட்டிதான்.
Dengan segala hormatnya, kami ingin menjemput Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Perdana Menteri Malaysia.
நாட்டின் பிரதமர் டாக்டர் ஸ்ரீ அன்வார் இப்ராஹிம் அவர்களை இந்த சிறப்புரையாற்ற அன்போடு அழைக்கின்ற ஒரு பலத்த கைதட்டலோடு.
Saya hadir dalam nota yang singkat. Saudara Datuk Seri Zaid Hamidi, Perdana Menteri dan Pengerusi Barisan Nasional, saudara saya Datuk Seri Suara, Presiden MIC, Serabanan Sri, Kepala Presiden, Pimpinan MIC, rakan-rakan saya muliakan. Saya ingat sejarah ini pun memang mengejutkan. Bayangkan Anwar bulan lalu ke PWC Pimpinan UMNO. Sebelum itu ke Himpunan Sambutan Hari Raya Cina MCE. Dan hari ini ke gedung MIC. Tapi kalau kita fikirkan untuk negara, untuk masa depan, bagi dalam pendapat saya ini satu perkembangan yang sangat luar biasa di dunia ini. Saya jumpa Tan Sri Vicky beberapa kali, saya beritahu saya pun tak bayangkan gaduh, berbeza pendapat. Walaupun saya pribadi, saya nak beritahu, saya pribadi selama selalu sejumpa di Parlimen, saya memang sangat hormat dan sangat baik dan hubungan pribadi dan saya. Tetapi sejarah menentukan dan ada kebijaksanaan. Tidak selalu berlaku dalam sejarah begitu. Tapi yang penting untuk apa? Untuk selamatkan negara kita. Dan bagi saya biasa sebut negara sudah pun diikuti. Saya tak kata saya satu-satunya pemimpin Melayu yang berani berhujah begini. Tapi tak ramai yang berani berdepan dengan rakyat, berdepan dengan kelompok-kelompok yang menggunakan isu perkauman yang hangat, bangkitkan isu agama keras. Saya tidak bertoleransi. Kalau saya pimpin selaku Perdana Menteri, saya tidak akan bertanggungjawab memenuhi tugas saya kalau saya tidak menjaga kepentingan semua rakyat, semua kaum di negara Malaysia. So therefore, if I proceed to discuss some of the issues, provoked by my friend. I think he came with that intention. He said he was. I want to assure you that this is not a mere political statement. Those of you who have followed my career may have differences on many issues, but there's no question that I want to continue to serve this country and make sure that every single citizen of this country have a place and proud to be a Malaysian. So let me thank Chairman Nobarisan, Tusi Zahid, and UMNO, of course, and with the support MIC and MC, for that decision, that critical decision, to support, under very difficult circumstances, the formation of unity government. And I hope earnestly that our track record in the 8 months have proven that we are charting a new course. There's a clear shift from the past policies. And in this division, the political narrative, contentious one, between us and the opposition is clear. One with a clear policy to achieve progress, attain justice and freedom, but to protect the interests of the Malays, of course, protect the constitution, the royalty, Islamic religion and federation. But we do not compromise. We do not ever compromise on the principle that this country belongs to all Malaysians, Chinese. That's why some of the earlier policies have announced, like dealing with the issue of abject poverty, which the President had referred to. I made it very clear. Every single family, irrespective of race, must be recorded. Yes, I've said this before, the majority are the Malays. But remember, the poorest among the poor in Peninsular Malaya happen to be ethnic Indians. And mind you, I'm a Malay leader. Not many Malays throughout history would dare say publicly, in Parliament and outside Parliament, to say yes, the majority of the poor are the Malays, but the poorest of the lot are among the ethnic Indians. And it is our responsibility to deal with this situation, irrespective of this. This is no first departure. We don't need a Malay policy in terms of poverty eradication. We don't need an Indian policy. We need a policy that caters for the problem, alleviate the problem of every single Malaysian. It happens to be majority of Malays and Indians, because some sporadic Chinese and Orang Asli, and of course some indigenous tribes in Sabah and Sarawak. Similarly, when dealing with the schools, things have been very contentious. Tamil school, Malay school, Arab, Scholar Arab, and Chinese schools. I said, let us deal with the basic problem. We cannot have our children. Remember, I reiterate the point, our children, Malays or Chinese or Indians, are my children. And they cannot be expected to study under atrocious conditions. So it will be our priority, spending 1.4 billion ringgit this year alone to cater for schools with bad conditions, I think, some of lavatories or whatever. So this covers a lot of Tamil schools. In cabinet, we update. And of course the minister will say 16 Tamil schools in Kedah, or 20 Scholar Arab, or I said, regardless, every single school we did. Now, my dear friends, MIC leaders, you please accept this is a new course. People question, what is your Indian policy? I said, no. my policy, the Malaysian policy. And there is therefore a need for us to understand this narrative. But Vicky and Saravanan came and met me. But there are specific Indian issues they were to deal with. Education, aims, your education, TVET, whatever. I, of course, deal with it. In this conference, International Tamil Conference, Saravanan was there. Of course, he was a star, speaking like MGR. So don't think that the bigger MGR is there. Or was there. But he makes one pertinent point about what we promised in our education policy to allow for students to study their mother tongue. The condition was 15 students. I said, okay. I alerted the Ministry of Education. Let us reduce the number to 10 for a start, to make sure there were enough teachers and students, even if they do not qualify initially, about 15 students, we reduce the number. Now they say, what about 8 or 9? I mentioned it to the Ministry of Education, be a bit more flexible. You know, we promised to teach them. After all, bahasa Malaysia, bahasa kebangsaan. They study in bahasa. And we want them to be proficient in the English language too. But they want to make sure that they understand and be proficient in their mother tongue, particularly Tamil, which is also a great historical, cultural, and civilizational language. So that has been the policy that changed. So let me assure you briefly, Vicky, don't look too sad. I think you know why he's feeling that way? Because you guys are pressuring him a bit too much. You should give enough confidence in him, because he has that art of persuasion and diplomacy that, you know, one meeting with him 1.5 hours, I tend to agree with most what he says. And then I have to deal with Datuk Seri Zahid. I say, Zahid, do this. He said, Zahid, where did you learn this from? I said, no, I got it. But just after one meeting with Vicky, you tend to agree with everything MIC says. You see my problem now. To be fair, I heard, and I've got to present it. Vicky. I mean, that's why I think you can trust me as a friend. I do take it seriously. Now, of course, I happen to be the Prime Minister. We have to constitute the cabinet arrangements. It's true. But it was a very difficult arrangement initially. That's why I told him, let me have this 1 year. First, not talking about positions, I want to deliver the promise, particularly to the poor Malays, poor Indians, and the poor generally, all races. That's my view. I'm too passionate about this. I've struggled decades fighting the authorities, mainly to champion the cause of the poor. And now that I'm Prime Minister, I had to deliver. Now, having said that, we need adequate, effective representation. I take your note on that. I will discuss, of course, with my colleagues, particularly Datuk Seri Zahid and the party leaders. And I don't see much difficulty, frankly. Once there is trust being put down, and I must again reiterate this point that you have shown enough confidence and respect, and I am, of course, very appreciative of that. I've been going all over districts, particularly in the states in the West Coast, and every function we keep. I've seen MIC leaders in the districts attending and given their commitment and respect. I salute them for that. The last night is Selangor, and before that even Jarang Padang. Jarang Padang, of course, becomes very controversial. And I don't know the details, but this is a national affair. My position is not to interfere, although I do give some views. Jarang Padang, when I went there, there's so many Indians and MIC leaders present. Even your former, I don't know, there, yes, yeah. showing a lot of support. Daripada, yeah, outside. No, but so what I want to say, what I want to say is, I mean, of course, I'm passionate, I feel it, I notice, I can feel, So, if you should show this sort of commitment and support, I need, as a leader, to do what is expected of me, to reciprocate. And please be assured that I'll do, not because I want you to continue to support in the States, the elections. No. I've said this long before to both of them. I said it is only my responsibility to reciprocate, to show respect to ethnic Indians, including to the MIC as an old Indian party representing Indians. I don't think you need to worry. If I go and make more announcements, they think I'm campaigning the elections. As much as I trust Vicky, you need to trust me. Now you know what they call my supporter committee, the Sivaji the boss. So I know you have a big boss here, but you must not forget Sivaji the boss. So now, look, I'm very relaxed. You know why I'm relaxed, Vicky? Despite the fact that you give this, but I think it's a tougher challenge for Zahid than me. But we work as a team. Let me assure you that this country can only succeed if we, the political leaders, understand what is required, and we must work as a team to champion the cause of our people. Finally, after economy Madani and Elon Musk and Aramco and Geely announcement that I've made, we have a great future. I fail to understand why our old friends, and some of your colleagues, who is now on the other side, will have to use this. Now back Allah issue, interaction, narrative. Back on Malay survival. Back to the fact that the Malays have been challenged and seized. The non-Malays are taking over the country. This is not politics. This is a dangerous game. That's why I'm appealing to you, Malaysians, and of course ethnic Indians, make the right decision. This is not just a partisan issue, political issue. This is not about this election, the state elections. Now, it's about our survival as a nation. Do we want to continue to allow these desperate forces using the race card and religious bigotry? And you know what will happen? It has happened in many countries. Civil strife, racial wars, and I think we need to put an end to it. We must rise. The Malays, the Chinese, the Indians, and of course those brothers and sisters from Sabah and Sarawak, we use this power, all the resources at our disposal to show that we are a mature nation and we want to ensure the success of our country. Sekali lagi saya ucap terima kasih Vicky Sarabana bagi kerja dengan saya tambahan supaya habis kabinet nak pergi mengenang Tun Ismail dan time sekarang. Itu saya betul lah. Tapi walaupun masa singkat kita ambil sebenarnya lunch time. Saya datang dia sebut sekali, I did not hesitate. Sekali dia fikir kata, kalau boleh, Anwar, aku datang sendiri jumpa dengan party leaders, branch leaders over the country. Saya tidak hesitate. Saya kata, okay, I'll give you the time. On Monday, saya akan fix it. At this time, I did that. You know why? I do respect the party. Yes, we are.
Terbaik itu dia sahabat semua. Satu perkembangan yang baik ya untuk politik di negara kita hari ini. Ya, apabila Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim hadir ya, hadir sendiri bersama dengan pemimpin-pemimpin daripada parti MIC dalam perjumpaan khas ini. Ya, Presiden MIC sendiri telah pun menyatakan sokongan kepada calon daripada Pakatan Harapan, yang mana sebelum ini mereka menyatakan hanya menyokong ya ataupun berkempen untuk calon Barisan Nasional, tapi hari ini dengan usaha yang dilakukan oleh Perdana Menteri kita untuk menyatukan semua bangsa di Malaysia ini, ya tiada yang mustahil. Seperti mana hari ini ya, MIC sendiri telah membuat pengumuman bahawa sokongan mereka tidak akan berbelah bahagi lagi ya, sama ada calon daripada Barisan Nasional maupun Pakatan Harapan, mereka akan turut serta ya di dalam kempen PRN ini. Jadi kita ucapkan tahniah, syabas dan juga terima kasih kepada Perdana Menteri yang merendah diri sanggup untuk bersama-sama dengan kepimpinan daripada parti MIC ini. Jadi sahabat semua, bagaimana dengan Anda? Anda boleh berikan komen dalam ruangan komen, tapi ingat komen dengan cara berhemah. Jangan menjadi seperti walan-walantin lebay-lebay geng sapu bersih, termasuk juga geng takut Anwar. Apabila mereka memberikan komen penuh dengan hasutan, kebencian dan juga fitnah melampau. Sepertinya mereka tidak punya otak, mungkin kerana otak mereka tertinggal di dasar Laut Cina Selatan. Jadi sampai di sini saja, izinkan saya untuk mengundurkan diri dan seperti biasa peribahasa mengatakan tak apa-apa tangkap 2 tahun keinginan. Dalam bahasa Melayunya, tepuk dada, tanya selera. Sekian saja daripada ORAITNOPO channel. Kita berjumpa lagi dalam info dan update yang seterusnya. Sekian, bye-bye.